BEEX project is a no-profit foundation about visual art and photography. If you want to help us, just drop a donation on buymeacoffee.com/BerlinExplorer. Registered? So, hey, welcome everyone to 50 Minutes of Experience. Today I'm with Jacopo Buranelli. Is the editor and owner of an independent publisher based in Italy, King Koala Press, that I'm really happy to talk about today. Welcome, Jacopo.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Berliner Explorer. Yes, I'm Jacopo, but King Koala is not a company, it's like a liberal kingdom in the jungle. So it's more like a fluid collective of people and artists. And I put my experience as a publisher, of course, and I put the idea to create the Koala team. But King Koala is part of everybody in the team. So I'm happy to speak for everybody today with you.
So just 3 days ago, he sent me some books they made recently, and one is from Alessandra Pace, his name Ocean, and one is a composition book of Luca Mata. And I think that book are really, really interesting and really different from other kind of publication. And today I think we talk about that, and we talk also about the experience you have made as King Koala in this world of photography.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, we started during the pandemic time in Italy, in Milan. We discover a special yard. We discover a building owned by our friend's family, and he was old house publishing and dismissed by 10 years. So we put together some ideas and also arms to clean up the place. And in this place in Milan, we create this collective, King Koala. And we started with the idea to produce some books, but not with the usual idea of books, with an idea directly from the author. So we work together with photographers, starting with Luca Mata, Luca Matarazzo, known also like Mata, because he's a very, very good and veteran photographer in the erotic and Polaroid underground system. And with Alessandra Pace, also both of them are also linked with Bad Seeds magazine. So we know we are talking about about pro in the underground photography, and we started to study papers. We started to study colors and how to make it in Italy, how to make it in Milan, how to make it with the photography and publishing together. And the first book composition book is not like a usual book, it's like artist book, because it's a box set with 5 cahiers, 5 notebooks, scrapbooks, with the ideas and the background of Luca Mata. We usually see him in his in naked pictures of models, but in composition book we can see the deeply spirit of Luca Mata and his inspiration to produce and to put in the path of the underground photography. So it's a very intimate product. And we just finished. We have finished to test the new book of nude photographer, underground photographer, as you said, Alessandra Pace from Pescara. She is a woman, so we are very proud to have a woman headliner in our team. And she produced this book, fantastic book about all his experience, all his path, all her path. Sorry for my broken English today. And we started like a Chinese box, like matryoshka, starting with the more intimate ambient atmosphere of his inspiration. So the bathroom, the pictures taken in the bathroom, and then more and more wide. So bathroom, kitchen, and the windows, and nature, and porn. So wide your mind. So and at the end you can see that Alessandra Pace can picture the intimate place of the life and the most wide idea of naked, like porn, in her way and her style. So we are very proud to this book. Is the first one of the issue King Koala Press, so a special edition of our books, more minimal and more elegant, but completely in the spirit of the author. So that's important for us.
That's really interesting because especially this kind of photography doesn't know where to make roots. It's really difficult today to see this kind of photography because of this restriction we have from Instagram, especially, but also from other provider and other community of photography. And we will love to support also that part of life to show to the people, because this is part of our humanity and our instinct, and most of the time that humanity and instinct is restricted from bullshit made from our different societies. And I think there is a lot more to discover about Alessandra Pace, for example, and that's really proud from your part to start to publish this kind of photographer that they need really a kind of house to be seen from the world. And watching at the book, I have seen some picture really made me interested about, and I wanted to know first of all, if you what is your part in that process of the book? How you analyzing the picture before to give to the editor to publish that picture on the book?
Um, I would like to say a little thing about what you say before, because it's very interesting. As you know, as people know, we watched a lot about fires in Australia during the summer and during the pandemic time, and we watching that koalas looking like, oh no, fire, and my eucalypto, where is? And I'm in trouble. And King Koala means like that, means people who needs to be alive, like koala, very strange people, very strange animals, but needs to be alive to be known, without fires around the world. So that's a very, very interesting about what you said before. And talking about Alessandra Pace's book, the process is choral. So we would like to make an emphatic style about her pictures, but also remind about Pescara, so remind about her city. That is a very, very complex city in Italy. You are Italian, so maybe you know better. And we would like to focalize about the importance of opening the eyes, the heart, and the world of Alessandra, because Alessandra is the first solo book that she made, because she have a processing of discover better herself and her creativity and her style. So it was very, very important to us to show the process of the spaces and the atmosphere of every spaces, to put her in the worldwide. So it's like a debut, like a vernissage, like a book vernissage. And she selected the pictures, of course, And with me, we try to give a path of these pictures. So starting from the bathroom to the wide open world. And then we worked with a designer and an illustrator, Vito Manolo Roma, who is very, very important for us to understand how to tell to the people this story. And he worked on the designing of the book in a special way. He also made up the new King Koala logo press. And together we prepared this wonderful layout. And now there is the paper. And as you know, the paper is always a challenge. Always a challenge when you're talking about photography. Paper is very, very important. And so we are at the third round of shadow boxing with the paper, and we hope to win this match soon. So
Yeah,
I hope in a couple of weeks we could have the books ready in our hands.
So the paper, yeah, for sure, it's always a challenge, and especially in our job, it is made. The things is the matter of the paper is that every kind of paper give a different feeling to the one is going deep to in the book. And from this point, I want to go to the point of Luca Materazzo, and it's really nice and funny that he wrote me just some seconds ago on Instagram. And what I liked of the composition of the book is the things that you, in a way or another, can destroy totally the editing of the book and then mix it out with different color, the book style. In a way or another, you can compose your book. And this is what I liked a lot, because I think we need much more books and editorial publication that make us feeling to be child in a way. This form of playing, it's something really important, I think, in a process as an artist, or also if you are not an artist, you can be in a way part of this project. So then I think this is part of the interaction with the people by the product. For sure, there are many people will not destroy the composition as they buy, because it's to preserve the structure they receive. But what I will say is, for sure, the scrapbook Luca made, it's really particular. I did the scrapbook for years, and I remember I worked at it 10 years ago. Was a book really, really, I think there was probably more than 300 pages inside, with every kind of picture. Could be picture of sex or anything related to my depression in that years where I was really young, and a lot of poetry I've also published in 2 books I published by myself. And but the point really catched me in that composition of book is for sure the poster in the end. In a way or another, you don't expect that when you open the first colors as black, red, yellow, blue. You don't really expect to then open the white one as practically the first form of way to publish designs used especially here in Germany. And this is, I think, a really interesting point that drove me to be inspired probably to doing a publication as a different booklet, as posters in the near future. But I would love to know more about what do you think about the production of Luca Materazzo, and if you have in your archive, in a way or another, the idea to publish something new about him in the future, because I think the work of him is really interesting in a way. In some ways, yeah, for sure, is the structure follow a bit of the fashion style, but in another way, some of him picture are really true, and also if they are raw, they respect that idea of true.
Composition books was born mixed up the first idea of Luca to publish his scrapbook. Just consider that the original composition book is really, really handmade. So he cuts and prepare all the papers. So there is an original copy, like like a holy grail in the house of Luca, of composition book. And the publication was born to mix up this idea with my experience with the manga market and with the manga and Japanese subculture. And I suggested to him to prepare like a box set, like I saw in Japan in the underground bookstores, about underground mangaka, underground publication with these special papers without bundles, so you can compose as you said the story or the suggestion you prefer. And this is the idea. This is the original idea, and we made up like this. We make up exactly like a adult file box set for Japanese underground people, or better for Italian underground people, because the background of Luca is very, very Italian. He's talking about Urgi, he's talking about Milan, and when Italy was in champion in the world, and everything about the past of our country. So it's really interesting. We are Italian people are always passionate about the foreign productions, and sometimes they buy. I saw people buy some fanzine or zine from Japan or China that they are really, really simple, that they are really, really like a couple of pictures on the paper and built up in wrapped up in the plastic, and we would like to do something better. We would like to do something in a highway style, and to present to the world this intimate work, but in a fanzine way, in an underground way.
Thanks for listening to our podcast. Learn more about our project at allmylinks.com/BerlinExplorer, or visit our Instagram and follow Berlin Explorer Project.